back to our block of Minibots here on Toycember Spring Break Edition. Minibots were always where the Autobots got to experiment, getting alt modes that the larger toys just never got because they weren't typical of Autobots. And in the case of today's offering, it's because, well, it's usually something a Decepticon would be using. For our Minibot today, it's G1 Warpath. In vehicle mode, he's... okay, bear with me here. A General Motors M551A1 Sheridan ARAAV tank. I'm going to call him a red tank from here on out. While I like the red body and gray treads, they are unrealistic colors, the real deal being green or brown. Still, the vehicle detail is nice. The hatches and a lot of molding detail is included across the surface, and everything on the treads and wheels are detailed well. There's no paint or stickers to add in detail outside of the rub sign, which, given how most tanks are Decepticons, this is one of the times I'd call this hidden faction symbol necessary. Underneath, he does have 3 squeaky wheels which, as is common for these things, roll poorly and are only for giving the vehicle something to stand on to avoid scuffing. Luckily, the turret does rotate, giving him the play value I'd expect from any tank toy. Transforming, naturally, is quite simple. I'd actually say transforming back is harder, since some things only like to move once other steps are done correctly, so it's something to know going back to vehicle. The robot mode is, well, very early G1. This is a good time to remind everyone watching that the G1 cartoon took a lot of liberties with the design sometimes. He's 3 inches tall, average for a Minibot, and as most G1 toys do, doesn't show off a lot of new detail as a robot. The head sculpt isn't bad, wide faceplate with some extra molding lines and black painted eyes. It's simple, but I like it. I also like the added gray plastic showing through here and there to break up the red. His only added sticker is done as a belt, and breaks up the red, but otherwise doesn't add much to the look. The elephant in the room here is he's kinda weirdly shaped. The arms move up and down at the shoulders, standard, but bend them up and you'll notice the arms pivot in the center of the arm and his body, and it really breaks the look. Also, one big foot with no gap, and looking at him from the side, his torso and head don't seem to line up. He's kind of the G1 Ironhide of Minibots. Everything is there, but it's all off in some way. Still, I can't help but like the little guy. The Autobot tank certainly stands out from his peers, and it is kind of endearing to see a tank that's the size of a VW Beetle. Well, tomorrow's the end of our Minibot block. When we open tomorrow's present, we're going to look at one of the originals.